Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the framework behind the 10 Days of Prayer program. We're going to look at the guide that gives you the blueprint for this whole experience, whether you're leading the charge or just jumping in.
And for 2026, the theme is Unleashed. Now that's not just a cool word, it's the whole point. The entire program is really built to be a catalyst, unleashing personal renewal, strengthening family bonds, and just breathing new life into the community, all through focused prayer.
So here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with what the program is, then walk through the daily rhythm and its core principles. We'll also get into the details of the evening meetings, and crucially, look at how the impact is designed to last way beyond just 10 days.
Okay, first things first. What exactly is the 10 Days of Prayer program when you get right down to it? At its heart, it's really about hitting the pause button on our crazy, busy lives. It's this intentional time that's set aside for everyone, individuals, families, the whole church, to really connect with God and, just as important, to connect with each other in a much deeper way.
So the real power of the program is in its daily rhythm. For 10 straight days, there's this consistent, three-part structure that's just designed to build connection.
You can see the progression right here on this slide. It's so deliberate. It starts with you, personally, in a quiet space. Then it widens out to your closest circle. And finally, it brings everyone together in this big community gathering. Each step builds on the one before it.
So step one is the foundation. It's this simple invitation for every single person, from the kids to the grandparents, to just carve out some quiet time for a one-on-one with God, digging into the Bible and personal prayer.
And from that personal starting point, the experience becomes shared. This second part encourages you to get together with your family, or, the people who feel like family, to worship and pray together. It's all about strengthening those spiritual bonds in our closest relationships.
And then the day wraps up right here with the church family meeting. This is where the doors swing wide open. Church members, neighbors, friends from down the street, everyone is invited to come together for this powerful shared experience.
Now, this daily rhythm isn't just a schedule. It's actually guided by some really specific core principles. And a huge focus here is making sure every single generation feels like they belong and can participate. There are 11 of these guiding principles in total, and you can almost think of them as the DNA for the whole 10-day experience.
What's so great about these principles is how practical and people-focused they are. For instance, keeping small groups intergenerational, or making sure everything is simple enough for a 10-year-old to get it, and keeping prayers short. That's huge, so everyone feels they can jump in. It's all designed to just remove the barriers and make it really accessible for everyone.
All right, let's zoom in a little bit on that third and final part of the day, the evening church family meeting. The guide gives a super clear blueprint on how to run this for the biggest impact. So the guide lays out this recommended flow for the evening. And notice it strategically starts with food and just hanging out. That builds community right away. Then there's time for leaders to pray. The meeting itself is broken into clear sections for prayer and scripture, and this is key, it's designed to end right at 8 p.m., which shows so much respect for everyone's time. This quote, which is right in the guide, pretty much sums up the whole philosophy. It really emphasizes genuine connection over some rigid program. The focus is on just mingling with people, showing you care, and building trust first. That's the whole spirit behind these get-togethers.
Okay, this is a super important point. This whole thing isn't just about having an amazing 10 days that, then just fades away. The entire program is intentionally designed to be a launch pad for what comes next.
But of course, that brings up the most important question of all. After the 10 days are done, what's next? Where do you go from here?
And the program has a brilliant answer baked right in, a dedicated What's Next meeting. This session is all about taking that spiritual energy, those new connections, that renewed focus from the past 10 days, and channeling it into real, tangible mission and service out in the community.
So we've seen the blueprint for renewal. The structure, the principles, the end goal, it's all laid out. It really leaves us with this one powerful question. What's the true potential when a community intentionally carves out time like this to reconnect with God and with each other? And how can that focus truly become a catalyst for change that lasts?